that I was like, oh, 5x points? Duh, of course I'm going to get that. And then, like, sure, I get the card, and then I start realizing, oh. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the AMEX Platinum card and what I think is possibly one of the biggest marketing, I wouldn't say it's a scam, but it is a one of those things that you definitely have to look into before you actually get this card, and it's one of the things that I didn't look into. Now, I know I make a lot of videos promoting this card and why I think it's so amazing, and I still do think it's amazing because I use it for so many different things, but I use it for the things that I think that are going to make me the most money, of course, and that are going to be the most beneficial for me. And the way I use it, having multiple businesses, one card for each business, I think is the most efficient way for me to use it. Now, it's not the same for everyone. One of the things you need to look out for is when you're getting this Platinum card, the 5x points on AMEX travel purchases on the app. If you guys get this card and you think, I'm going to start making 5x points on the travel, I'm just going to do some quick math for you, and it doesn't add up. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Tanner Markle. I own a stunt show, and I fly my athletes all over the world, basically all year round. I book probably around 100 flights a year for my athletes. So if anyone is qualified to talk on how to save money and travel and stuff, it's probably me. Maybe there's probably some other people that are more equipped, but I'm pretty equipped to talk about this because I'm always trying to save money on flights and make them as good and efficient as possible. And I try not to ever book like cheap flights, you know? So we never book like the cheapest flight or anything. We try to stay reasonable and not fly people at like 6:30 in the morning. So that's not what we're doing. But of course, if we're going to look at two of the exact same flights, one is going to be on the AMEX app and one is going to be on Priceline. I've had this card for 2 years, and I think I've booked one time, and it was for a hotel on the AMEX travel because it just never makes sense. Here's the thing. We're going to do some quick math. I pulled up two of the exact same flights on two different apps. We're going to do some basic math for you guys because the 5x points thing on a super inflated price doesn't add up if you really do the math. It gets close, but it doesn't do the math right. So, okay. Right here we have the AMEX travel app. I pulled up a flight. It is from Las Vegas to JFK in New York on November 5th through November 10th. And the trip cost $608 for a flight at 11:27 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. $608. Now, if we do some quick math real quick, 608 times 5, because that's how many points you get. That's how you calculate your points. You will get 3,040 points. So let's just make this a round number and let's just do 3,000 points. 3,000 points basically equals around $30. 3,000 points, about $30. Now, if we go to a similar app called Priceline, which you also still earn points on, we do the exact same flight, and what we get is a exact same flight, same airline, same times and everything, $496. Now, let's say you just take that 608 and you just do some very quick math. 608 minus 30 equals $578. That's how much after the points are calculated, and let's just be honest for a quick second. They're not always $1. So at best, the flight after you deduct the points is still $578. Versus if you just buy it on Priceline, it's $496. I've booked well over 100 flights this year, and I've literally never used the Amex. Now look, comment down below if I'm retarded and I don't know what I'm talking about. But the math just doesn't even add up, and it doesn't even really get that close. And it was one of the biggest downfalls of having the Amex card that I was like, ooh, wish I would have known that, you know? Amex is great if you want to travel expensive and if you want to get super nice hotels and stuff. But ultimately, Like, they got to make their money too, you know? And maybe I'm missing something, but I've just found that booking on Priceline, not only is Priceline so much faster and so much more efficient of an app, especially for someone who's not trying to spend hours booking their athletes' flights, you know, Priceline is just so much faster. It's got all the info saved. Like, I have like 5 athletes that I'm constantly flying around. It keeps all of their info like ready to go, so I could just click this person, boom, it's filled out, ready to go. American Express, not gonna lie, the app does not work very well when it's when we're trying to like maximize our time and booking stuff. So otherwise, I still love the card for what it does. There are so many other benefits, and I wouldn't say, I still think you should get the card. Absolutely. I don't think you should get the card based on the 5x points. And that was one of the things that I was like, oh, 5x points? Duh, of course I'm going to get that. And then, like, sure, I get the card, and then I start realizing, oh, wait, 5x points on an inflated price when you get the exact same flight on a cheaper airline. There's just other ways around it. So I still, like, I use Priceline for all my travel bookings. It's just so much more efficient. I wish the prices were like, if they were more comparable or like the same or something, I would definitely just go with AMEX and just keep everything like under one thing. But unfortunately for me, the Priceline app works just a little bit better. Now, comment down below if there's something I'm missing, but I've been doing this for about 2 years, booked hundreds of flights, so I really hope that I'm missing out on something, but I really, it's where they got me on that one. Thanks, AMEX. But anyways, otherwise the card's great, you know. You still make a ton of money if you use it correctly. Ultimately, if you use the cards correctly, you're still going to profit off of them. And, I mean, really, like I was talking about in the last video, the difference between rich people and poor people is the rich people understand the rules of the system and how it works, and they use them to their advantage. And the poor people actually don't even understand how credit works and stuff. So if you're looking into getting credit cards and stuff, I would do a lot of research, learn how they work. And if you guys want to get an Amex card, regardless of the negative things that I've said in today's video, I'm sorry, Amex, but the reality is the reality. 5x points on an inflated price just doesn't, the math just doesn't math. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We will see you in the next one. If you guys want to support me, go get some shoes that I designed myself on my website, offaccessathletics.com. And again, the Amex links and stuff are down below if you guys want to sign up for a card. I still think they're a great deal, but there's just one little caveat that you got to look out for. So, thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace, everyone.